I screwed up already. Wow, this thing is running slow. Hey, everybody. This computer is running dogs. I mean, like snails pace. It's bad, is what I'm saying. I don't know. Probably just gonna have to throw it out the window and buy a new one. Kind of like that idea. Shotgun blast. Get a new one. Oh, what's going on, everybody? Hopefully you can hear me okay. I think it's working. Maybe. I would say. Yeah, looks like it's working. All right, cool. We're gonna go with it. So what's happening, everybody? Happy Monday. Not that there's anything to really be happy about because it's Monday, but there is something to be happy about. Tomorrow is not Monday. So there's that. You know, it's a thing. I mean, just go with it. Oh boy, Bionic Bigfoot coming in first place. What's up, buddy? How we doing? Oh man, June following in second. What's up, June? How we doing? Oh, there's Amisa. What's up, Amisa? Or Kalish, whichever one you want to be called. Oh man, that lady metalhead just steals my name and stuff, and just yeah, I don't know. Hi. Disco's in the house. What's up, Disco? How we doing, buddy? Good seeing you. 3G, what's up, 3G? How you doing, brother? Oh. What?
I'm just looking at the chat. Look at who made it in on time.
Aquarium Domain is in here. Somebody has a case of the Mondays. Well,
yes.
You know, I think we all did. Except for the ones on the other side of the pond. Their Monday was yesterday, or yesterday.
I about literally got into a physical altercation looking at a coworker today. Yes, today was not a good Monday. Just saying.
All right. Let's see what's going on. Okay. Well, so let's see. June says, I've been moving Oscars around. Looks like I'll have 3 empty tanks when I'm done. You can always put more stuff in it.
That's right.
That's perfect.
Absolutely.
It is kind of nice, though, when you empty a couple out and it's kind of like, you know, and then you just fill them right back up. Or at least I do.
I was just going to say.
It's kind of my thing. Yeah. I like what Misa says. They're time for more Oscars. I mean, she's not wrong.
She also
said. June says that's right. More Oscars. What's up, Nathan? How we doing, brother? How you doing? Good seeing you. Monday is just another day when you don't work. Well, yeah, I could see that.
We have, what, at least 25 or so more years before that happens?
I don't know if I'll ever see it at this point. 3G's on duckweed patrol.
Oh, send me some.
No, don't.
Please.
No, because literally every tank I have has at least a sprig of duckweed in it now.
The saltwater tank and the cube do not have.
That one does. It gets sucked into the filter. Yeah, just don't.
I need more duckweed.
No, with it go down into the 75, you can have all you want.
My betters love duckweed.
Fish Fam Link made it in. What's up, Fish Fam Link? How we doing? Oh, that sounded good. So, last week was fun for us. Not so much.
No. Not even a little bit.
So, some of you may know, some of you may not know.
Some do know.
what was that, Wednesday?
Yep.
Yeah, Wednesday morning, I decided that I'd forego going to work that day and go sit in the hospital for 13 hours because it was so much fun. I just, it'd been 10 years since I'd done it. Figured I wanted to do it again.
The last time you weren't in there for 13 hours.
Well, no, I wasn't in there that long the last time, but the last time they didn't pump me full of magic juices and pills.
Right.
So yeah. Huh. But my AFib flutter decided to flare back up Wednesday, and yeah, that sucked.
Yeah.
But we got in there. They drew 94 gallons of blood from me. Made me watch commercials. What else? Oh yeah, made me take pills. And refused to let me eat any salt while I was in there. So that was fun. But anyway,
They didn't initially start with pills though. It started out IVs, and then they did a shot, and then once you were admitted, they did the pills.
So the IV was cool until it started spraying blood everywhere.
She didn't have it. Yeah. Anyway.
Something about that piggyback wasn't working right.
She didn't have the piggyback all the way tightened because then after the one nurse flushed it, then you weren't leaking anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably had dirt or something caught. It was probably rust. What's up, Vibes? Vibes making it in. What's happening, buddy? How you doing? Yeah. Nathan's asking if the Plecos have arrived. No.
They are in limbo somewhere.
They are lost in translation right now.
Foxy did get a hold of the postal company. She made a ticket or whatever to hopefully figure out what's going on with them. But no, as of the 7th was the last time they scanned.
I want to show the tanks, not the kitchen.
Yeah. The 7th was the last time that the Postal Service scanned that package at all. So,
I don't know if they can hear you or not because this mic only picks up.
I'm sure they can. If they can't,
basically, the Postal Service lost them. Long story short.
That's what I'm thinking happened, at least.
Aquatic Moose made it in. What's up, Aquatic Moose? How we doing? Shark Fin. What's up, Shark Fin? So yeah, it's just been a week. Yeah, to say the least. On the bright side of things, my new flower horn made it in, and he's doing great. I actually did a couple of shorts with him, and on YouTube and TikTok, so you can check them out if you haven't seen them or not. I'm sure he'll be on more.
Everybody's saying that you hear me, by the way.
I don't see that on here.
Okay. Okay. Amisa and Nathan both said they can hear me just fine. So,
Well,
anyway.
that's all right. Fine. But anyways, yeah, we had that happen. So my fish made it, but hers didn't.
Your fish were extensive. Mine were from a giveaway.
Well,
They were free.
it doesn't matter.
But it does not matter.
It doesn't matter. You never want to see them not arrive or arrive dead.
We're crossing our fingers they don't arrive dead.
My buddy Randy did a great job shipping the flower horn here. He double bagged it, which was a great idea, especially with flower horn. It did somewhat leak a little bit, but nothing unmanageable. We got him in. We put him in a temporary tank. Well, she put him in a temporary tank until I got home. And then I set the dividers up and put him in the 125 with Darth Vader, who is just beating the utter crap out of that mirror right now.
That's been in there for a while.
Yeah, we could probably take that out. I think he's getting tired. I don't want to kill him. That would be bad. But yeah, it you just pull it out. You just pull it out, man.
I'm not used to having to pull out, man.
Well, I could do it with my eyes closed. Anywho, it's never a fun feeling when any animal doesn't arrive. Like a year or two ago, we were it's been longer than that now. It's been like 3 years ago. We were working with somebody. They wanted to send us their catfish because they couldn't take care of it, and they knew I could. So I obtained a box, like a live fish box. It was a cooler and had all the padding and stuff in it. So I paid to mail that down to him and paid to have it mailed or overnighted back to me. And FedEx still screwed it up and never saw the fish.
And never got the money back.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That was the other fun part. Don't waste your money on insurance with FedEx because they're going to screw you out of it.
Yeah. Oh, my God. All these comments.
Clashy's in the house. What's up, Clashy? How we doing? Scott Edwards, what's going on? How are you?
Nathan said, let's see if her pull-out game is any better than most men.
Well,
Scott Edwards said, don't pull out. June said, never pull out.
I am very glad that everybody caught my drift there.
Yeah.
You guys need to quit playing with the cord. Serious. They're like bonking it or something. I don't know. Kittens. What are you going to do? So, while I was in the hospital, Dimebag decided to breach the barrier and go in the other side with Darth Vader. And fortunately, Maddie caught him quick enough and got him out of there before Darth could really go Darth on him.
I mean, he beat him up a little bit.
But it sucked because there was literally nothing I could do.
And I could have left at that point. You were in your room, and I didn't want to leave, and yeah.
So, had to make a few changes. This is one of them. Which is fine. But,
maybe for you. I'm over here struggling.
Well, that's all right. But, yeah. Had to be done.
For you.
Monster Fish Gal, what's up, Lori? How you doing?
Yes, Keystone Clash brings up a good point. The Keystone Clash group rate discount is now on the website and available to get your room booked for the Clash next year. I did that today. It's already taken care of. We're booked. We're solid. We're ready to go.
Well, I hit show. How many times do you have to hit show?
Yeah, I don't know.
There we go.
I've got us booked. We're ready to go. It's all set in stone. The rate this year is the same as it was last year.
That's cool.
Yeah, so get your room booked before that block is completely sold out.
I will say, I will be bringing the flower horn heat. So if you guys want to show your flower horns off, you better bring some bangers, because we'll be packing some heat this year.
Yeah.
Or next year, I guess I should say.
Jeff Kane coming in.
What's up, Jeff Kane? How we doing?
Yes, and like Keystone Clash said, rate is $139 a night, which is what
And
it was last year.
That's honestly not bad. Usually, I would imagine everywhere else too, around here, hotels on the weekend always seem to get a little bit more expensive.
They're about $175 to $180 a night
Yeah.
on the weekends, and they locked it in to where you are $139 per night every night that you stay, as long as you book from the Keystone Clash website.
Yeah. So that's I mean, you could go, you could stay there for, I guess, what, a week and still get that rate. So
I think so. Pretty sure.
I mean, not like anybody. You might. You gonna be there? We were there. What, 3 days?
3 or 4.
Yeah. So it wasn't that bad at all.
Well, when I initially, it was 129 last year. My bad. Initially when I went to book our room today, it had me set from the 2nd to the 7th, which is like 2 days before and a day after. And I'm like, no, but it was still going to give me that exact rate through that whole thing. So
Well, that's cool that they do that.
yeah, just people really don't want to drag their feet on this because you can cancel if things happen,
Yeah.
you know, whatever, and you're not out of any money.
It's best to just get it locked in, and if you can't make it last minute, all you got to do is let them know.
You can cancel, and I think, if I remember correctly, it's supposed to be, I want to say within 48 hours, or you are charged.
Well, as long as
But I could
you
be
are
wrong.
in contact with them
Great,
before you're supposed to be there, you should be good.
great.
Gabriel's glass box has made it in. What's up, Gabriel? How we doing? This is hello, Josh and Jess. Glad to see Josh doing well. I am doing as good as I possibly can.
Better than last week, that's for sure.
I had a really dumb moment, and I might have to go in and see if Forrest can find that on the cameras tomorrow and just
Oh, yes.
make a short out of that one, because I don't know what the hell I was thinking. So, Jesus.
Yeah, what the hell?
All right. I was working on one of our plow trucks, and I had it lifted, and I was standing on a stool because I was putting the fender panel back in. I was hooking stuff up, and I also caught the coil wire that was laying against the ignition coil, and the truck's been missing. And I went, I think I found the miss. So without even thinking, I just grabbed the coil wire, start looking at it, and while I'm standing on top of this stool, just started walking 2 feet in the air. I don't walk that well on air. I'm just saying. I caught myself, didn't hit nothing. We're good. I mean, I may have used a workbench as a armrest temporarily, but then I had to do the whole slick, like, nobody saw that, right? Scanning around to make sure, but then I remembered there's a camera there. So, I'm sure somebody caught that. But yeah, I almost bashed my head in today, and I didn't, thankfully, because, you know, one trip every 10 years to the hospital is enough for me.
I could have got another 10, but it's okay.
M&C Aquatics in the house. What's up, M&C? How we doing? Watching from the hospital room and lurking. Well, hey, I know how that feels. And I hope you get better, buddy. I really do. I almost went live from there just because I was bored.
It was so boring.
But I didn't know if I didn't know if I was getting good enough signal to do that, and I don't know how to work any of that stuff. Yes. Yes, yes. At least he's learning. I said his annual shower was wet and warm. Well, hey. Gotta get it when you can get it. Oh yeah. So we're still waiting to see what happens with her plecos. I don't know how that's gonna go. Hopefully we get some more info on that. But I know from the last time I did that, it didn't end well.
If they do not, if USPS cannot figure it out and they're lost or whatever, Foxy is going to make it
Well,
right.
I'm sure Foxy's gonna make it right. I'm not doubting that. It's the
I'm just hoping they know
postal
where they
service.
are.
It's the postal service I don't have a lot of
Right.
faith in.
I'm just hoping they know where they are and these poor fish did not lose their lives over someone's incompetence.
Well, Gabriel says at least he showered.
Well,
Beats a sponge bath. You know, my boss kept calling me, video chatting while they were drawing blood and stuff from me, telling me to tell them to request a sponge bath. I'm like, I don't need a sponge bath. I need to get my damn part to go back in rhythm. That's what I need.
oh, and then they called while you were being checked.
Yeah, then they
asked me if you were getting one.
had impeccable timing, I will say. But I love those guys. They were just worried. And they knew if they could get me to laugh, I was doing all right. So they were just worried. But I kind of, when I felt it come on, I kind of knew what was happening. And I kind of knew what we had to do at that point. Because the last time this happened, I didn't get put on any medication. I've been told 8,433 times that I have high blood pressure. That doesn't help. Also, I was smoking. That obviously doesn't help. So now I'm on blood pressure medicine and blood thinners. Hopefully temporarily for the blood thinners. But we'll see how that goes. Friday, I go in for my follow-up. And yeah, I don't know how long I want to be on blood thinners just being me, because my hands are scars, basically. And I get cut a lot doing what I do. So I don't know if that'd be wise to have me on friggin' blood thinners. But, we'll do what we got to do. If I'd have been 10 years younger again, been a different story. Would I have done anything any different? Maybe. But I didn't. So can't change the past now. Oh man. I'm on for my thinner is Eliquis.
Yes.
And my blood pressure is Sobatol or something like that. Sabutal, Sabatol or some shit like that. Sobatol, I don't know.
Sobatol.
Sotalol. There you go.
It shows.
And I have cut myself a few times. Not purposely, just
Because mechanic, hello.
doing what I do. I would go down with this halfway through getting the plow truck ready, where I was replacing every fuel line and the front brake lines. Sharp, jagged metal. Oh, and the fuel tank. That's all sharp. First thing I did, next day when I went back to work, was right here on the knuckle. It was like waiting for me. Amisa says cottage cheese. You know what? I got some cottage cheese, and I think it was probably that low-fat stuff. It didn't taste right to me while I was in the hospital, so I gave it to her. Oh, it didn't taste right.
Ow, it was so good.
It was horrible.
It was normal cottage cheese, sir.
That wasn't normal.
Yes, it was. It was awesome.
Now, obviously, if I'm in there with heart troubles, I get it. They weren't allowing me to have salt, but they thought I needed 35 bags of pepper and some other seasoning that was basically just a fancy pepper. And I'm like, can I get some salt? And they're like, oh, well, you're not supposed to have any. I said, one friggin' packet. one frig. I don't need the whole bottle. Just give me one packet. You know? Nathan's on Layson. Looks like Layson April.
What do you?
Or however it's spelled, and the other, I'm not even
Okay.
going to try spelling. Yeah. Now yours make you tired. Mine don't make me tired.
You have had so much more energy since being on these pills.
Well, that could be the blood thinners too.
I don't know. You just have a lot more energy. Well, the fact that your blood pressure is a hell of a lot lower than it has probably ever been.
Well, I don't know. I do have my moments where I feel kind of weird, where I'm like, and then I'm fine. But it's not like the heart jumping around or anything. It's just, I think this stuff is regulating things or causing problems.
I don't think it's causing anything.
No. So far,
You're a completely different person now, like, and not in a bad way. Like, you're just, there is a complete shift in everything about you since being on this medication.
I don't like that. They're going to keep me on it, though.
You're less grumpy. You're more active.
That's not the pill's fault.
It's the pills helping, sir.
No, we definitely got to stop taking that medication.
No, we don't.
Lisinopril. Yeah. See, I don't.
Lisinopril. Yeah.
Where do they come up with the names for
I
these
have no
things?
idea.
It's like that Sublinol. I can say Eliquis. What the hell is this? Soberol. Soba. Well, that's the expensive one. Okay, here we go. There it is. Where is it? Oh, it's on this side. So, Sadal. Literally. Soda, something like that. I don't know how well you can see that. There it is.
I literally said Sodalol.
I don't know where I was getting the B from.
I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah. I would expect to be on those for a while, which is great because they're only $18.
I think you're gonna be on that probably the rest of your life because it's to regulate your blood pressure.
Well, the cardiologist was saying we probably won't need to be on the Eliquis very long.
No.
He's gonna watch it. I mean, that can change, but the other stuff I'm figuring on. I might as well get used to the other stuff.
That's for your blood pressure. You kind of need that.
I've needed that for a long time, apparently.
You have.
I just don't. I'm not the kind. I don't like taking pills. I don't like doing all that shit.
These
But
pills are keeping you.
you know what is really screwed up? When I saw the price of that Eliquis, it was a 30-day supply. There's 60 pills in it.
$672.90.
$672.90. That is cash out the door price. My insurance,
Without insurance.
thankfully, I only paid $30.
Right.
But it's what they're charging for this stuff is fucking ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous. The other stuff, the blood pressure stuff, was $17. So I'm like, so what happens when you're someone that you don't have insurance or whatever, you go in there and they tell you got to take this stuff, and you go to get the pills. If you don't have insurance, there's pretty good odds you don't have $700 in your pocket either.
It's the same for diabetics. They need the
It's
insulin.
bullshit.
And 9 times out of 10, if they don't have insurance, they can't afford the insulin. It is bullshit.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
It's a big pharma money grab.
So I don't know. Maybe they need to start taking that off the ticket. So because I saw that and I said, man, that is absolutely ridiculous. And I know there's all sorts of programs out there that you can sign up for that will give you a discount on medication, which after seeing that, if I didn't have insurance, yeah, I'd be signing up too. Because I'm telling you right now, if they'd have told me $700, I would have laughed and walked right back out the door. Because that wasn't happening. So, yeah, you don't take it, and you end up back in the ER again, which is more money. You know? Yeah. Oh, man.
It's literally a big firm on money grab.
Nathan says his was free, but he pays 11 for stocking. That's not bad.
I mean, no, not at all.
M&C's back. Nerve block. Oh, yeah. Those are pricey. $2,500 a month. Ouch.
Oh, but nerve blockers are awesome. I had that after my shoulder surgery, and that was like,
Yeah. Well,
they're fun.
for that price, they better be awesome.
Well, mine was work comp, so I didn't have to pay it till 50, but yeah.
Yep. Now, see, yeah, I could have easily done that and just said, you know what? Nope, I'm not doing this. And then
Where would you be?
probably gone another 10 years or less.
Probably not. I mean,
Or I could have gone 2 weeks and wound up right back in there. So
right.
$40 is keeping me out of sitting there again. Fine. Not that, I'll tell you what though. The last experience I had with that versus this one, both places took really good care of me. I will give them that.
Your care team this time was awesome.
Both places took really good care of me.
It does kind of help that this time you were in ICU light. They call it ICU too. You were the bottom tier of ICU.
Yeah, well,
This time.
it is what it is. But no, they took great care of me. Even after squirting 9 gallons of blood on the floor.
There was so much blood.
Oh, it was funny
So
too.
gross.
She wasn't expecting. So the nurse,
don't do
they
blood.
ran the little piggy right here in my piggyback thing right here in my arm, and it was 6:30 in the morning, so I could see where not everybody was awake yet, right? And I think I caught these guys as they were just coming in,
I think so.
and
Shift change.
that poor woman. All I heard was splattering on the floor and her going, well, that's not what I wanted to happen. I looked over and I was like, hey, you're leaking. I mean, I'm leaking.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Gabriel says the rich get richer and the rich gets richer and the sick get sicker. Yep.
Again,
Yeah.
big money
It's-
grab from
well,
Big
it's
Pharma.
Big pharma, yeah.
They want to keep us all sick.
it's ridiculous. Well,
They do.
it's
There's
just
no way
dumb.
around it.
It's just dumb.
They,
You
they want to keep people sick.
So yeah, I mean, if you can't afford insurance, at least look up some of these discount programs that they offer for pills. Because I'm telling you right now, wow. Hi, Kitty. How you doing? What are you doing? I know it's coming back. Don't worry, it's coming back. She misses my big beard. You didn't even see the big one.
Big what?
Beard.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we are going good. We are gonna try this. I don't know if it's gonna work.
Garcia Aquatics here.
What's up, brother? How you doing? Garcia in the house. What's up? What are you doing? Okay. Now I got another one on me.
Yep. Come here. Come on, guys.
Oh man.
Missy.
Drinking Oh, Vibes is eating turkey pot pie slathered with ranch, Chick-fil-A sauce, shredded cheese with sides cottage cheese, Domino's breadstick nuggets, and cheese.
How high is he?
I-
That's stoner food.
I could totally go for that.
That is stoner food. Like 100% stoner food.
I could totally
None
go
of it
for
makes
that.
sense, but when you're high,
Hmm.
holy.
I don't have to be high to eat anything like that.
No, but I'm just saying that's typically the shit you order when you're high. Random shit like that.
Oh man. Yep. So just a fun week. Hopefully this week will go a lot better. So far it started out okay. I've just about got that Suburban done. Few things I got to wrap up on it tomorrow. Basically just do an oil change, make sure, swap the plug wires out. I'm going to pull a couple spark plugs and see what they look like. Should get through the winter. It's got a brand new fuel pump, tank, lines. It should make it just fine. So they can get the blade on that, and then I can get my truck in there, my company truck, and got the rear end out of the replacement rear end that was bent because we ordered a junkyard one. So I'm basically just going to take my old housing and put the good guts in it, so it'll stop doing this when you put weight in the back. Gabriel says, just speaking from experience.
No.
Ohio finally legalized it. Yes, they did.
Yes, they did. But online is the answer is no.
Yeah.
So on YouTube, the answer is no.
Uh-huh. we don't do that here. We're in Indiana.
No, that's not legal.
We
here.
ride the line here in Indiana. We don't do anything like that. I will say, if you are in Indiana and you are crossing lines to go obtain things from other states that you want to bring back here, be leery. They are hiring in the outskirt towns. They are hiring new prosecutors just to handle that case. So, just FYI, you know what I mean? Come in one way, go out the other, or just don't stop. Do what you want to do, but just saying. And I'm telling you what, it'll never be legalized in Indiana because Indiana makes way too much money off of it being illegal. They'll never legalize it here. Look how long it took Indiana to legalize alcohol sales on Sunday. And everybody else was, it's like, if you ran out of beer on Sunday, you had to go to Ohio, Michigan, Illinois. If you, whatever state you were closest to, that's where you were heading. So now Indiana's like, okay, we'll allow it, but you can only get it from 12 to 8.
Yep.
So it's like, it's a step, but Indiana will never do it. I don't think they'll legalize it in my lifetime. I could be wrong. But they see it as they make so much money off of it being illegal that I don't think they'll ever legalize it here in my lifetime. Jeff Kane says they would make more legalizing it. Yes, they would. All they have to do is look at the states that's done it. But Indiana is a state full of sharks. Where they can get you harder, they will. Ask me how I know. Garcia says he has a great announcement. What is it, buddy? Let's hear it. Nathan says that's some crazy crap with the alcohol sales. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It took them. They just did this like
2 years
within
ago?
no. It's been longer than that. I would say like 6, maybe 7 years ago. They finally legalized it on Sundays.
It wasn't long. Well,
So that would be 34 years.
yeah,
I was 34 years old when they did that.
I think you're right.
And it was, well, there was a time where bars couldn't even be open on Sundays around here. And then they allowed the bars to start opening on Sundays if they served warm food. So like sports bars could be open. Well, then magically all the bars bought an oven. So yeah, it just, and they did that when I was in my teens. So that's literally how fast Indiana moves towards any direction. So if they are hiring more prosecutors and more officers to catch it coming in, they're not legalizing it anytime soon, nor are they going to plan on legalizing it anytime soon. So if you're in Indiana and you're hoping for it, don't get your hopes up. Oh, hell. I'm going to try to show this one. If it'll let me. Hey, there we go. Garcia and Lady Shimmy are getting married. I'll let everyone know the date. Congratulations, guys.
That's awesome.
I'm happy for you guys. Awesome. Maybe it'd be like a gathering. Like a fish fam gathering. That'd be funny. There'd be a lot of us there. Good for you, man. Congrats.
She'd probably be super confused, but it's okay.
We're not that bad.
Nah. I mean, confused in like, how do you know all of these people?
Garcia knows a lot of people, man.
He does.
We all do.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Not necessarily met them all in person, but
Well, and that
relationships we've developed.
again, that's what's really cool about the Clash is you want to meet a lot of them, they're there. You can do it at Aquashella, but it's harder,
Yeah.
especially if who you want to meet is a bigger channel. It's harder to
Right.
it's harder to have a few minutes with them at an event like that because there's just so many
So
damn
many people. Right. Like, is Lori still in here?
I don't know. I haven't seen her, but I know she popped in.
She literally tackled me at the Clash for a hug. Like, I hadn't met her up until this year for the Clash, and it was like she damn near knocked me over. She was so excited. And that's the kind of stuff that you look forward to for events like that.
Yes, I agree with Nathan. You should at least stream it.
Yeah,
That would be fun. I think that would be fun.
that would be fun.
Yeah,
Make it a YouTube live event.
why not? He says he'll be at the Clash. Well, so far it's looking good on our end, so
We're locked in for the hotel at least.
I'm gonna bring flower horns with me this time. Not bringing the Red Devils.
I may actually bring my betta.
Yeah.
I may bring him. I mean, he's the on wood. He is the longest standing betta that I have owned, and he is beautiful and he's happy and healthy.
I have a bunch of fish I want to take, but
We don't have the room.
it's just I'd love to take my bull frontosa because he's pretty. I'd love to take him. I'm gonna have to give the reds some time to grow. The reds that I got from Garcia and Vibes, they're doing awesome.
They are.
They are coloring up nicely. They look great in contrast with the other frontosa in there.
Yep.
So It but I'm bringing flower horns this year. Nobody else brought flower horns. Everybody brought like I brought a red devil. Steve-O brought a blood parrot.
Yeah.
And there were some other ones there, but I didn't see any flower horns. So other than, well, I mean, I think there were some for sale. I think. No, maybe not. I don't remember now. But I'm thinking next year I'm gonna break the hybrid class with my two guys. And like I said, I'm bringing heat. So if you want to bring a fish and you got a flower horn, you want to show it there, just know Metalhead's coming with the heat. Just saying, both barrels blazing. These two guys are monsters. Well, one's a lot bigger than the other, but they're both killer. So it's gonna be fun. I think it's gonna be fun. I would love to bring that Frontosa with me though, but I don't know. I didn't see any Frontosa there either.
No.
So I don't know.
Angelfish and cichlids.
There were a ton of angelfish.
That is shrimp, snails, Keelies, all kind. Yeah, but no. Yeah.
A lot of saltwater too. I wasn't anticipating seeing a lot of saltwater there, but there actually was quite a bit of saltwater there, which I think it can only grow bigger. Obviously, you got your clownfishes there, and I'm like, man, I look over here, and it's like, I'd love to take these guys and show it, but it's like, I don't want to put them through it. And I'm telling you right now,
how do you safely transport them 9.5 hours and keep their salinity correct? And
well,
you know what I mean?
You leave them in that water, but you're gonna have to constantly do that in the hotel room, and then
you have to have the salt.
That is just, I'm not willing to risk that right now. I'm not that in depth with it.
And no saltwater fish were not cheap at all. And then, you know, we had the actual pair and then lost one and had to buy another one to get them to pair up. And I don't want to lose another one and have to buy one to get them to pair up. Like, no, that's too much.
So Vibes is asking which Frontosa. Right now, just on the size, I would take my bull in there, and he is a Burundi. He's very pretty when he colors up. He's very pretty.
Very dark blue.
He's got this really, it's almost like a pearl white with pearl blue on him. He's very pretty. I'd love to take some of the reds in there, but those guys got to pick up some size first. And I do have one black widow if I can ever get it out of this cube tank. I gotta wait on him to get bigger so I can catch him easier. That'd be kind of cool to take a black widow in there, but they've got so many variants now of Frontosa that I think black widows are yesterday's news almost.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to sound negative there, but they are. They're almost they're with all these other variants coming out. But definitely those reds would be a showstopper right there because you don't ever see reds. Salient made it in. What's up, Jesse? How we doing? Vibe says, how many reds? Well, I came home with 4 and I lost 1. Not gonna lie, I lost 1. But I still have 3. And they're doing fantastic. And they're in the 150. Hiding, but they're in there. The thing I like to do is keep the arowana fed. And he doesn't go after them. I literally saw just the other day, I have another batch of Burundi fry in there that are that big. I mean, tip of your pinky, that big. So life will find a way, no matter how brutal it could be in there. I'm about to have a house full of Frontosa, and I love it. I couldn't be upset about that if I tried, because I love those guys. Jesse says, "Where's the female me?" She's sitting over here, click clacking on her cell phone.
I don't feel like giggling today. It's a rough time of year for me.
I know.
It's not a good time of year for me.
Oh yeah, but we're all I guess, just overall, yeah. Last week was a bit of a I don't want to call it a learning curve, but maybe a bit of a life changer. Kind of, sort of. Well, not really, kind of. Just, I got to make changes. And I was talking with one of the owners at work today. He was asking me about everything, and he says it's something that kind of stuck in my head a little bit. He says, "Man, if I could go back in time, I would have taken better care of myself when I had the chance to do it." And I'm like, yeah. Now here I am 10 years later with the same damn problem. And that exact thought went through my head. So it's not going to be an easy thing, but we'll get through it. We'll be all right. I'm still the same old metalhead. And that part ain't never going to change. My heart's tried to get me twice and couldn't do it. But if I don't do anything about it, and I keep saying that, eventually it will. So, yeah. What do we got here? Wow, 18 months, down 100 pounds. Reverse diabetes, reverse cholesterol, and cleared fatty liver. Dude, that is awesome. That is awesome. Hell yeah. Well, that's JD.
Yeah.
JD was in real bad shape and made the right changes, and that dude gets around better than I do sometimes, I think. So yeah, that's awesome. Just goes to show, man, we can come back from whatever, know, as long as you're willing.
That part.
Vibe saying, what tank is best to make Frontosas get big? I've got mine in 150 and a 200 gallon. Until I can get the one in the 200 gallon out and put him over in the 150.
The funny thing is, they started out a lot smaller than that.
Oh, they do. But they get
well,
big.
I mean, we put ours in smaller tanks to start with, and we just progressively moved them.
The nice thing with them is they're really slow growers. So you can put them in a smaller tank, but they will start. You just got to be mindful of how you do it. They'll start getting aggressive, but as long as you kind of keep up with that, you can go larger and larger and larger. What was the one? I think the one at OFR they had theirs in was like a 750 gallon, I think, or something like that. And those things are just massive, but they get to a point where they stop growing, but you're definitely not stunning them at a 150 or higher. 3G says it takes time to get big frontosa. Yes, it does. My Burundi are 4 years old, and my bull is maybe 7 or 8 inches long. Yeah, it's taken him, and even what I believe is the female, because I've never caught him actually in the act. I didn't even know I had a mating pair in there. She's not that big. She's still real small. So, for what I would consider real small, after having a fish for 4 years. The Green Terror didn't get that big either. They're still growing. Except for the one I think might be getting about to where she's going to get to, but the other one she's still growing. So yeah, it takes a long time for them to get big. It is not like a Red Devil or an Oscar or even flower horns get big quick. Red Devils get big real quick, like a year or two, and they're pushing 8 or 10 inches. So Craig's made it in. What's up, buddy? How we doing? Happy Tuesday. You know what I might do? I might change my thumbnail to Monday Mayhem, and then at the bottom put Tuesday for Craig and Mark. I don't know. It'd just be goofing around kind of thing there. Oh, let's see. Gabriel says he's gonna send pictures on, what was that thing? The
Discord?
yeah, that thing.
Okay.
Discord. If you see me on Discord, it's her. If you see me on Instagram, it's her. I don't do it.
I handle the Instagram. You don't have anything on Discord, but I communicate for both of us on there. But the Instagram is me.
Yeah. That's how that
Literally,
goes.
anytime they send messages, any kind of private messages or anything they send, I relay it to you, but it's actually coming to me. And I think Junior Metalhead actually has access to that Instagram as well.
Oh, it might be her too.
I think her and I both run that account.
Gabriel says you're on the list too.
For what?
I have no idea.
Okay, cool.
Oh, maybe the Discord thing? I don't know.
I've interacted with him on Discord before.
Well, then, yeah. So,
Lots of times.
well, guys, we have hit the hour mark, and I'm hungry. I gotta put some food in my belly, and then I gotta take some more pills. We barely see you on YouTube. Are you talking me or her or both?
Probably more me than you.
Well, you know what? I've been slacking on it too, and it's just like even the last week, I haven't gotten on anything much. Just because of like everything going on, and the videos picked up after I got out of the hospital. So now I don't know. I'm trying to come up with better things, and
Right.
just I don't know. The YouTube's the video making thing is just, I don't know. Don't really know what to do, and I don't know how to do it. Well, I mean, I know how to do it, but I don't know what to do, kind of thing. So I don't know. I'm working on it. Don't count it out yet. Just consider the lives my videos for a little bit on YouTube. I don't know. See, Nathan, I reminded you. There you go. See, we're all helping each other here. All right, guys. Well, hey, listen up. I had a heck of a time hanging out with you guys. Thank you for popping in. Thanks for hitting the like button. We hope you have a good week. And I don't really see any reason why I shouldn't be on Friday night. So I think we just might have to have a fish and gears. At least I ought to try and get back into the rhythm of doing that. So I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But if we see you, we see you. Awesome. If not, have a great week, and I will see you next Monday. Later, guys.